Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Black Girl Creative. My name is Alecia Renece, and I am so happy that you are here. So, we are officially in the new year, and we're all setting goals and all this stuff, and I think it's beautiful, and I love a blank slate. I love a blank page, and I'm all for new beginnings, okay? Like, some people be like, y'all said the same, y'all got the same resolutions that y'all had last year, and dang, can I live, right? But I just kind of want to drop in with a bite-sized tip for you guys, and it's to start small and slow to win big. That's right. Start small and slow to win big. And at first thought, it kind of sounds antithetical, right? It kind of sounds like, well, how can I win big if I go small and slow? Like, no, I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to get to fast. But not everything that happens fast is good. Like, not everything that happens immediately or something that's big is good for you and is good like in the long run. Like, it might be great right now, but later on you might be burnt out, you might be tired, like who knows, right? And so when we set these goals for the new year, we automatically want something to be big and huge, and we want it to we want it to be groundbreaking and all this other stuff. And so we dream loftily, we dream ideally, but the truth is we're fickle human beings. We have problems. Life happens, right? Like, things get in the way. And so when life does get in the way and we are not able to achieve these huge dreams, we feel like failures. We feel like, oh, well, like screw it all. And then, come February, we're back to eating the same stuff we were eating in December, right? And so my tip to you is to set small goals, set goals for every month for the 12 months, right? So for example, if your goal is to lose weight, first of all, ask yourself why. What do you really want to lose weight for? Like, is it because the world says we should lose weight because of all the stuff we ate over the holiday? Or is it because you want to feel better? Like, these are questions we should really ask ourselves, right? So first of all, why? And then once you have your why, then start setting small, achievable goals. So say you want to lose weight because it's good for your health. Say you want to lose weight because a doctor says, hey, you're kind of getting up there. Let's lose some pounds. Let's adopt a healthier lifestyle, right? Because overall, we'll feel better. Okay, cool. So what's the first goal? Is the goal to go to the gym and work out 5 days a week? No, because let's be real, you probably don't want to go in the first place. It sounds good. Like we fixate on the outcome, right? We fixate on, oh my gosh, if I could just get my life together, I'll lose 15 pounds, and I'll look good and I'll feel good. And we think that when we achieve these things, that will feel great. And we think that outcome is enough to hold us for these goals. And they're not enough. They're never enough, right? Because like at some point you're saying, you know what, screw it. My body's fine just the way it is. And it is. Your body is fine just the way it is, unless a doctor tells you, hey, there are some things you need to change, right? But beyond like the physical makeup of the body, it's not enough to hold on to this dream of going to the gym 5 days a week. So maybe we can set a smaller goal so that we can accumulate wins, so that we can actually believe ourselves when we make these promises to ourselves, and so that we start being confident in doing more and more. And maybe we can achieve small things so that we can build on greater things later on. That would make us feel delicious. That would make us feel like I'm killing it, I'm winning it, right? So for myself, right, in January, my only goal, health-wise or body-wise, is to stretch every day. That's my goal. Like, I'm not even doing the body weight exercises. I'm not, because I'm good for setting myself up for failure in the long run. I'm good for, hey, you know what? I'm going to run every day, and I'm going to eat nothing but vegetables. And then come day 3, I'm like, I'm over this. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, trying to talk myself out of it when I set the rules up for myself. No one's making me do this thing, but I set myself up for failure. And so again, for January, all I'm doing is stretching. That's all I'm doing. My husband is keeping me accountable, saying, hey, you got to stretch every day. And it's easy. It feels good. It's gentle on the body. It's almost like I'm trying to work myself up to tricking my body into working out. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I'm stretching, I'm moving. And that's more than I was doing last month. And that's okay, because it's more than I was doing last month. Now, maybe next month, right? After I start stretching every day, maybe then I could, I don't know, do some body weight exercises, right? So do like 5 push-ups and like 6 sit-ups and 10 squats or whatever it is, right? And make it an achievable goal. Don't make it challenging for yourself. Like, yes, it's challenging in a way, but really you doing the small stuff is small wins for yourself, and you start feeling better about yourself and you start believing that you can do more. So again, next month I might do some bodyweight exercises. Then in, what would that be, March? In March, then maybe I can go outside for a walk. If the weather starts changing, I'll be more apt to get some fresh air. And so I can walk from here down a path. We have a path down the street from our house. And so, or from the street from our home. And so maybe every day I can just go for a walk, right? So every month I'm building on these small wins. And I'm here to tell you small wins count. I know the world wants you to like think huge and dream big. And I think that we should dream big, right? But we should also be realistic with where we are right now. If you're not going to the gym right now, chances are you're not gonna go to the gym every day for 5 days. Unless like someone is forcing you or you have a buddy, you set yourself up to win, right? But for me, I'm all for going slow. Like, think of it this way. If you never lift weights and then you go to the gym and you're saying, hey, I'm going to do some squats. You don't have any training. Like I'm talking about that bell, like with the squats with the bell. You can't see what I'm doing, but you know what I'm talking about. People who lift, right? You go there, you don't have any training. You don't know what you're doing. And then you injure yourself, right? When you could have just been going to the gym and walking on the treadmill every day for 30 minutes, like, and that would have counted, right? So now you've injured yourself in a long way, because chances are if you hurt your back, you have long-term repercussions. Maybe you can't go to the gym now because of the injury that you have. When you could have started smaller and been okay with being a beginner, being okay with taking it one step at a time. So set small and achievable goals this year. You can do it today, like stuff that you can do today. Like, okay, I want to get healthy. Maybe today I can go grocery shopping and make my meals 50% vegetables and fruits, and the other 25% one for meats or one for, starch, rice. Like maybe that's something small, and it doesn't feel like a win because it's like, well, that's so basic. We want to go hard. Like I'm someone who goes hard, right? Let me just tell y'all, I did this 10-day smoothie fast last year. And I was so pumped up, and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be the change that I need. Like, it feels good. I'm making drastic changes in my life. And that's the thing. Sometimes we set these unrealistic goals and expectations because we want change in our life so bad that we're willing to do anything to do it. But what happened was I was supposed to land, like you read about this smoothie fast and you're supposed to lose like 15 pounds. And people were like, oh, my life is so much better. Guess what, y'all? At the end of that 10-day, so all you can drink is smoothies. That's all you can drink. Just one smoothie a day. And break it up into 3 like portions. At the end of that fast, I lost 2 pounds. 2, okay? 2. I was hungry, I was irritable, my skin looked good, but I lost 2 pounds, right? For one thing, I was upset because the reason why I wanted to do it was wrong. It wasn't because I'm like, oh, I need a fresh start or whatever. Like I felt like I needed a fresh start, but I wanted to be thinner. I wanted to feel better about myself. I didn't feel like I could feel good about myself because I wasn't doing enough. I wasn't going hard enough, right? And so the reason why I was doing it was all wrong. That's the first thing. But then 2, I played myself because I did all this work and the outcomes that I was looking for, like 15 pounds lighter, it didn't happen. And my husband did it with me and he lost 15 pounds. And so for him, that was a lose because he's trying to gain weight. So, after that moment, I said, I'm done with all these crash diets. I'm done with being harsh with my body. I'm done with being hard on myself. God put me here, yes, to do his will, to be healthy, but I can be healthy in a way that's fun and that works for me, right? So I talk about this all the time. I hate going to the gym. I hate it. And the world will tell me if I don't go to the gym, you're failing. Bro, do you even lift? Like all this stuff, right? When I love swimming, I love playing sports. I like playing tennis. I like going outside and doing stuff to exercise. Like I like to feel like I'm actually going somewhere when I'm walking, not just on a treadmill, like a hamster. You know what I'm saying? Like there are things that I know about myself that I've been working against myself for so many years, trying to be acceptable and be acceptably, to make these acceptable changes that the world would deem like, okay, thumbs up, Alecia, you did good, right? But you know yourself, work with yourself and stop working against yourself. Take the baby steps. Collect those small wins. They all count. They're all worthy of celebration. If you went for a walk today, eat some ice cream. Balance, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't eat the whole thing, but you can treat yourself. You don't have to do these hard, rigorous things. Like, people, it's like media is like, if you don't go all in, it doesn't count. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. I would rather, treat my body kindly, treat the temple God gave me kindly, have fun with it, and then in the process become healthier and better instead of working my body into the ground where I'm going to have like arthritis issues because I was pounding into the pavement so hard, like stuff that we don't think about long term. Like, yeah, it's cute right now, right? It's cute now. But when I'm 95 years old, I want to still be able to walk around and not have to use like a walker. You feel me? And some stuff happens where you can't help that. And I get that. But really take into consideration how kind you're being to yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. Like, this stuff matters. Your body hears you. Your body hears you and it believes you. So when you tell yourself, hey, you suck because you couldn't complete that 10-day smoothie fast, or you're not good enough unless you do this thing, it's going to believe you. And you're setting yourself up for failure. So again, this year does not have to be harsh. It does not have to be hard. It's hard enough. 2020 has been trash, right? 2021, we can't really foresee what's going to happen, but we have control over what we have control over. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring more joy and ease into our lives. Who said that starting a new life or doing something different has to be hard? Why do we believe that? Who said? Who said it had to be hard? Yes, discipline is not fun, but you can still do something that is fun to you. Do it your way. You know yourself, and you know yourself better than anybody else, okay? So again, have the goal in mind. You want to be healthier? Great. So how can you become healthier in a fun way, in a way that's fun to you, right? So maybe you start looking up exercises on Pinterest or recipes or things like that kind of fuel your creative tank, but you're almost tricking yourself into eating healthy, right? That's why I like playing sports. I'm tricking myself into exercising. I love playing sports. It's fun, right? But I'm running, I'm doing suicides the whole time for most of the stuff that I play. Like, I'm working out my upper body, my lower body. That's why I played volleyball. So it's a lot of lower body strength. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of back strength and arm strength and all that stuff. And so when you're swimming, you work out everything, but you're tricking yourself into into exercising without thinking about it. So again, make it fun for yourself. Make it easy. Treat yourself with ease and love and joy and respect because you deserve it, okay? So again, start small and slow, and that's okay. So again, if you want to start exercising, you can do 5 minutes a day. If you want to start praying, pray for 5 minutes. It counts. Just the act of showing up, the act of practice, right? That's what matters. Show up for 5 minutes. Like, if you want to start praying better, you want to start journaling, you want to start a creative craft, right? Do it for 5 minutes. Set the bar so low that it's easy to win this first month, okay? And then gradually build on top of that. And I promise you it still counts. I promise you'll feel better about yourself than setting these high, lofty goals that you want to accomplish. I promise. Okay? So again, I hope this was helpful. I hope you were encouraged by this. Yes, New Year. Yes, make these goals. Yes, all of that. But make sure you're doing it with love and with kindness and gentleness with yourself, okay? So until next episode, you guys, keep creating, keep making stuff, because you, your story, and your art, it all matters, okay? So again, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys next episode.